Hello, I'm with Dr. Bronwyn Morris, who's a psychologist and researcher, and she's been talking to me about the subject of post-traumatic growth. Bronwyn, can you tell me what is post-traumatic growth?
I can. Post-traumatic growth is positive life change that someone may experience after going through a traumatic event.
And what are some of the common outcomes that you've noticed from your research?
So I've mostly done a lot of research with cancer survivors, and with cancer survivors, they're likely to report post-traumatic growth such as an appreciation of life more. So since their diagnosis, they're more likely to stop and smell the roses, that old saying. Also, something that really comes out with cancer survivors is a sense of personal strength. I know I can do this if I've gone through this diagnosis and treatment, and I'm stronger than I thought I was, and I know now that I can deal with anything. Also, something that's really come out in the qualitative research that I've done is compassion. Cancer survivors are more likely to report a greater sense of empathy or sympathy or wanting to help other people in similar situations as themselves.
And that compassion can extend beyond others that have got a similar condition too, can't it?
It can. So just wanting to, for example, donate money, donate time, help research. So it's not necessarily to do with other cancer survivors, but a lot of it is wanting to start peer support groups, wanting to go into hospitals to help others, wanting to help children with cancer. A lot of those helping vulnerable people.
A really positive message that came out of your research is this idea of vicarious post-traumatic growth. So the people that are associated with the ones that are going through that difficult life crisis can also experience growth.
Spouses can also experience post-traumatic growth after their partner has been diagnosed with cancer. What one of my studies did show, however, is that so while the patients, without me raising the issue, they'll start talking about aspects of post-traumatic growth almost immediately after diagnosis, whereas spouses, it seemed to be a lot longer for them to start reporting positive things out of this event. So spouses started reporting post-traumatic growth 3 months after the diagnosis. Yeah.
Thank you, Roland.
Thank you.
So I guess the message here is if you're going through a major life crisis, that although there's a struggle, there is very strong hope at the end of that for some really positive growth.